what's up? Playing more Palworld. I don't know why I'm like on a Palworld kick lately, but I think we're moving day. Or I think we're gonna generate some resources and then we're gonna like build a platform. But yeah. So for now I'm gonna make sure that iron is collected. So I think the game plan, because I'm going to have Ruby join me in a bit. Like, they have the room code and everything. I'm just waiting on them. I think the game plan is to do some dungeons real quick. And get more level points. And then when Ruby joins in, we'll do the big base move. Or at least, like, start planning out the base. I don't come up here often. There should totally be a, I feel like there's a missed opportunity to have, like, lore appear or something. Someday. Someday. Anyway. That was a fun little detour. And this is going to be closed, isn't it? Oh, it's open. Okay, cool. More level 1 dungeoning. I can get by with the crossbow. Like, the handgun is becoming more and more my, like, main. But I can get by with the crossbow. I can see some of my friends are playing Palworld. I kind of want that Gale Claw just so I can stop glide pumping. How am I on Lift Monks? Yeah, I could use more Lift Monks. just die to a level 1 boss. Well, it's not a let's play with me unless I die in a stupid way. Yeah, I'm not gonna have any problem with just the crossbow. I don't have to use the pistol at all. Guess we're getting some other than lift monks. You know, I'm getting really tired of the trend of I log on, I play Palworld, I get ganked. Gumos. Alright, how's my PAL deck for Gumos since I just recently caught a boss one? Oh, yeah, I still need more. Not fucking around this time, I'm packing heat. Oh, that one's dead. I still don't have an answer on whether Mercy Hit works on Dazzy. That's what we like to see. Okay. Well, hold on. I know that chime. Now the question is, where is it? Two? I'm sorry, two? Why are there two? I'm not gonna mess with that. There's two hyper chickens. Two hyper okay. Happy Thanksgiving! I am not even mad about dying anymore. Nope, that was actually worth... Oh, that's just a shipwreck. Yeah, no, like... I've never seen that! Like, two Luckies in the same place at the same time? Like, in a way, I'm kind of glad it was Chickpea, because if it was something else, I might have had some trouble, but... Double lucky, man. Hello? Hello, Cyber. Back to join my stream again. I don't know if you saw, but I just found two lucky chickpeas in the same area at the same time. I didn't even know that could, like, I thought it would be, like, there would be some check for, like, oh, if there's a lucky, then there won't be, like, a second one, but, you know, I guess not. That left trigger thing never works. Anyway. Sibber. Okay. Well, Sibber, we're, right now we're doing some dungeons, but we're gonna be moving base pretty soon. I'm gonna have my buddy Ruby join us. Never get the ammo I want from those guys. Silbar. Okay. To be fair, the full name of my character is Detail Dragnewolf. And that came about because of a spelling error. Way back in the day, I was on a furry chat, and I wanted to do Detail's Dragonwolf because I was an edgy little thing back in the day. And I misspelled it. It was originally Detail's Dragonagana Wolf, which is hilarious in its own right. Eventually, like I realized how stupid that sounded, but like I just ended up shortening it because I couldn't like fully change it for some reason. So that became Detail's Dragnewolf. Edgy thing noted. I think we've all had that like edgy phase. My edgy phase ended when I realized beating Shadow the Hedgehog would take too long. Well, I wish you a merry edgy phase. Whenever that may be. Although I think like edgy for furries is just like when you make your first Sparkle Dog persona. It's like, I'm overly designed. So what? From what I can tell, yes, the Dazzy with Mercy Hit does work with the necklace. So I just like get to a certain point and then have free Mercy Ring. You're not a furry? Fair enough. I always kind of laugh at that with the furry fandom, that it's like a self-identify thing. Like, you like, if you want to be completely technical, anyone who says, hey, I'm a furry is a furry, and if they're like, no, I'm not a furry, then they're not a furry. Like, that is the definition, but like, also, there's a certain amount of it that's just like, okay, you have a fursona, you have a fursuit, and you go to fur cons, but you're saying you're not a furry. Just at what point? Oh yeah, for sure. I wish more people were just like that in general. Like, hey, you know, regardless of who you are, you're welcome here. Alright, hold on. Now I need to ask. You wouldn't do what? You wouldn't become a furry? It's like, I think that's a thing that like a lot of people misinterpret. You don't need to buy a fursuit or like commission art to be a furry. You just have to kind of enjoy the culture. Oh yeah, no, that's cool. Being a furry is very simple. Just enjoy anthropomorphic characters. Which is just like, hey, if you ever thought, hey, Bugs Bunny is cool, congratulations. You qualify. Nah, that's cool. It's the internet. Like, it's a live chat. I mistype all the time when I'm, like, on other YouTubers. Or Twitchers, or... That's a really weird name. Like, you know, I always thought of it like, oh, a YouTuber or PNG tuber, but like, I never thought of it in terms of like, I'm a Twitcher. That sounds so wrong. All right, we're starting this right away. Are you twitching? That could be a dad sentence. Dude, I'm in my 30s. I'm basically an honorary dad at this point. Or no, actually, technically I'm 20. I'm 28, but like, fucking, I'm almost there, man. I'm trying to jump the front. Yeah, I'm 30 at 28. No manuals this time. But, I'll take what I can get. Yeah, I'm 28, and I still have, like, teenagers who are like, oh, you're perfectly good looking. And I'm like, do you own, like, eyeballs? It's like, there's a reason I have an avatar. Alright. So, last episode, at the end, I did get this, this van worm, which is way, way better than, Nightwing. Hey, this one's open too. Okay, here's the thing. I am perfectly fine with being friends with people of all ages. I'm just concerned with how many young people are like, you want to hook up? I was like, you have better options. Also, I'm taken, but you have better options. Be lag. Usually, if the stream lags, just refresh. That usually helps me. Oh, I said, I'm perfectly fine with being friends with people. I'm just surprisingly concerned how many younger individuals are like, hey, you want to hook up? And I'm just like, A, I'm taken. B, you have way better options. If I had to describe myself physically, you know, if you don't go back and watch, like, my stuff on the YouTube archive, I am if Rael just never stopped eating pizza. I get the little ones out of the way first. Do you want to hook up? I am so beyond hooking up right now. I actually have, like, I do have multiple partners who are, we're all, like, in a, like, kind of poly relationship at the moment. But, like, you know, at the end of the day, just, like, there's so many... Like, I am tired of asking the question of, are you of age? To people who are like, you want to hook up. I've had to ask that question multiple times. Heat-resistant undershirt. Better than the one I have? No, it's the same to the one I have. Yes, I am. I guess story time, again. Oh, thank you. Story time again, like, the way I got into this is I kind of got saved by a specific person that I am dating. And they were already in this, like, kind of poly relationship. And this was, like, during COVID times. Like, their parents were driving them absolutely crazy. So I gave them a little bit of relief, and then after COVID passed, like, you know, calmed down, I was just like, you want to get a place? You want to hook up? And it just kind of went that way. Yeah, they saved me from a really dark time because like my mom had passed. I really didn't have like a game plan, so to speak, and yeah, I'm glad I found what I needed to be happy. Uh, okay, so this is something I have to say. I loved my mom. She was a sweetheart. I will never think ill of her. But if she had not passed away, I don't think I would have become the adult I am now. Because she had a very soft touch with a lot of things. And I needed life to kick me in the butt to get things moving. I'm gonna raise my stamina a bit. Another level up. Get the weapons assembly line. And shot grenades. Yeah. That can be said about a lot of things in life. It's like you get to where you are because of where you've been. And, yeah, I've been places. I've been to a lot of places. Some of which were tight and warm. Hukracheese just rolling up on the base, like, what's this going on here? Free owl. Yeah, no problem. I like sharing my stories online. It's daytime, so I can go back and check if the caves respawn. Oh. Yeah, I like to think it is. Let's see. Ironically enough, what's happening right now is the partner that I talked about. They had to move back to Connecticut for their health, and I am going to be moving back with them eventually. But right now, I am stationed up in Pittsburgh with my other partner, and we're kind of just holding down the fort until we can get a proper apartment. Oh, that one's closed. I take all the luck I can get. I'm like in a very interesting position right now because recently my old New York idea head pats. I love head pats. Head pats are nice. I will once I get affiliate, I'm going to have a redeem for head pats. Everyone seems to have that, and I just want it. Yay! But yeah, currently, what was I saying? Like, head pats derped my brain. I'm sorry. What was I about to say? Affiliate, yeah. Once I get affiliate, I want to get the head pat emojis and other things. I'll do fun stuff. Is that one open? Nope. But yeah, I'm in an interesting situation right now because my New York State ID expired, and I went to go get a Pennsylvania ID, and they said, "Oh well, we're not gonna be able to get you your ID until the end of March." And I was like, "Well, then there's really no point because by March I will be moving out of Pennsylvania and I'll be moving to Connecticut." But at the same time, I can't get a job currently, like a proper one, because I need a Penn State ID or some kind of government identification. But because I lack that right now, I basically just have to streaming to fall back on, which is why I was able to like so freely like, okay, I could do 3 days a week, no problem. I mean, I can't say I've made any money off of it, but you know, I feel slightly less bad about not being able to contribute to rent. Which is like, you know, step in the right direction. I'm going the wrong direction, by the way. Literally, step in the right direction. Just rolled in on some retroers. Yeah, I'd like to say I have fun doing it. It gets to stressful levels at some point. I won't say that like streaming is like, oh, like I never have days where I want to take the day off, but you know, just interacting with people and having fun playing video games, that's a thing that I enjoy. Also, it's a free enjoyment, so that's the other part of that. Trying to like speed run over here. Oh yeah, free enjoyment is something I would like to spread around. There are other forms of free enjoyment, but I can't do those on the internet without having some questionable looks. While I'm on the subject of... okay, sure. But yeah, while I'm on the subject of free enjoyment, one of the things I'm absolutely looking forward to is the game Atlas, which is coming out the 22nd, I want to say. And I will be playing so much of that. I will be getting together with my buddies to play that. I actually have I have a demo up on the channel because they released the demo on itch.io. Like, it's also up on their Patreon, but I literally don't have $5 right now. But yeah, the 22nd, I will probably be playing Atlas. Me trying to speedrun the dungeon and absolutely getting lost. Oh, there's the progression. Alright, what's gonna be in here? Ooh, calamari. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh, the boss fight has started. I got that one off the backboard. Calamari's another good early game glider, man. Okay, I'm gonna just let my Dazzy hit it once. Okay, I'm actually getting hit. Let me not die again. Armor damage. Wonderful. All right. Oh, you gotta have... if you're gonna be motivated, you gotta be optimistic, I guess. Like, those two kind of go hand in hand. I mean, it'd be kind of funny to be, like, motivated but not optimistic. Like, I'm gonna do this even though it will probably amount to nothing. Well, I'm... Yeah, I'm gonna fast travel back and fix my armor before I do anything else. I have learned not to panic at this point. Oh, this is it's just my metal helmet. Oh, I thought it was way more serious than that. Yeah, throw a few things in the grinder. Oh, inventory's full. Derp. Alright, cool. That cleared out some of my inventory. Yeah, and I can't wait to move and reorganize everything. Only for it to be a mess again later. I want my money. So I have a couple of eggs. Alright, let's... I'm gonna leave the large ones. I'm gonna go for this just common one. I'm leaving those for other people who might join us in multiplayer at some point. Like, that way there's always like, okay, just come in and we have pals ready for you. Although I'm going to have to hatch them when we move, so... Oh, I guess I was welcomed back. Did my stream dip for a second? I sometimes don't notice. Okay, I have horrible internet sometimes. So I apologize if my stream just dips. Luckily, I record the whole thing and I put it up on YouTube, so like that part doesn't get interrupted. But yeah, I'm leaving some eggs in here for if other people join. Oh yeah, no, the optimism thing. I was gonna say you need to have optimism and motivation, like, because you could be optimistic and not do anything, or you can be like motivated as like, I will do the thing. It will probably amount to nothing, but I will do it. Like, you kind of need both to get anywhere. Alright, so... Right, I was repairing my armor. I mean, like, yeah, though, like, I'm used to my stream dipping out at this point. It's been hell on multiplayer games, because sometimes it's just my whole internet is like, no, you don't get to play. I.e., see my Monster Hunter Rise playthrough. Alright, so... Internet says no. I'm a furry. I should be able to tech these issues, but not as easily as you would think. How much rocks do we have? Statement of the year. How many rocks do we have? Do we have rocks? Need rocks. Alright. I'm going to bring rocks over to my potential new base. We have done a lot of exploring. Yeah, it's definitely stereotypical. I wish it was true, then I could actually just, you know, make my own model and stuff and not have to, like, rely on the kindness of strangers, but I'll take what I can get. Okay, so... This new base area. I don't know what I want to do with it yet. Right, volcano. I had a moment of like, is a comet landing or like, no, just volcano. Also, I don't know if putting my base here has canceled out the shady merchant, but kind of hoping it doesn't. Okay, I guess like the first thing I will do is throw in a or deer so they can get to doing stuff. And while they do stuff, oh wait, I should also probably let's drop a hang you if I have one. Deerling's last Evo. I swear it kind of is. There's a lot of pals in this that, like, you could say, oh, well, those are clearly Pokemon-esque. And I'm like, well, when you look at the facts, Pokemon is also dropped from, Pokemon has drawn from several things, including things like Dragon Quest. So I'm not as like, oh, they're ripping off Pokemon. It's more like, oh, this is slightly Pokemon-esque, and that makes it kind of cool. Okay, we're gonna just start moving stuff over. Like, any materials that I can use for building, I guess. Oh, yeah, no. Nintendo is absolutely 100% being overdramatic. But, like, I know what they really want here. It's not a matter of, oh, Palworld is infringing. Like, they're not mad at Palworld. What they are threatened by is Sony, who is now backing Palworld and going, hey, we have our own Pokemon now. What say you, Nintendo? Because that's what this really is. It has nothing to do with Palworld. This is everything to do with Sony backing Palworld and being like, hey, you know, you have your shit and we have ours now. Yeah, Nintendo is suing Palworld specifically because they are threatened by the idea of Sony turning Palworld into the next Pokemon. Well, okay, here's the thing. I having Pokemon exclusive to Nintendo, I understand why. That is perfectly fine. Like, Palworld could be exclusively Sony and I wouldn't be pissed. It's a matter of... How can I put this? Hold on. First I'm going to make some berry plantations so that way we have food. How do I want to lay this out? I'll use this clearing over here for the farm. We need more wood. Oh, here's more wood. That worked out well. We need even more wood. I wouldn't even say being childish. I think what it is they are trying to pull the weed that is Palworld that will eventually, like... Because it will eventually be as big as Pokemon, if Sony has anything to say about it. They don't want the competition, because when Palworld came out, it kind of pointed out how lackluster Pokemon games are. Like, that's the big takeaway, is Pokemon, for being a multi-million-dollar company, they kind of do the same thing every game. And that causes problems. I should probably build some straw beds. I'll do it close to the central area. Of course, there's just a random Vanworm who just decided, yeah, we don't like you. Also, I have to kind of stay away from the battle because I'm taking heat damage. Also, Maxi Smasher, hi. Also, you joined at a very tense time as a Vanworm has just decided that they don't like my base. Oh, my Dazzy got, my Dazzy got dazzled. I'm gonna throw down some pals. Just enough to get this place going. Yeah. Here's the thing. I won't demonize Nintendo for making Pokemon exclusive. I will absolutely demonize them for, like, trying to make a, like, what was I going to say? Trying to make Palworld into a copyright infringer when in reality they're just competition to the monster catching genre. I'm gonna need more wood. I'm gonna move this Dazzy into the PAL box, let it recover. It's gonna be fun to move all this stuff from the old base over here. Gonna need more wheat seeds. But yeah, double berry plantation sounds good. Actually, you don't have seeds, do you? Oh, you have wheat though. Yeah. The thing is, I like Pokemon. But, like, I'm hard-pressed to give them any money knowing what they're doing. Like, that is kind of my stance on this right now, is if they weren't being this scummy about, like, everything, I'd be like, yeah, cool. Like, you know, Nintendo just making their bread, like, whatever. But the fact that they are actively suing people for, like, not even just Palworld, they are actively suing people for throwing tournaments or, like, doing things like, oh, I've played a game on emulator. And then, like, they're like, well, that's clearly copyright infringement. That's antitrust laws or some shit. honestly, like, I'm glad I'm seeing something very interesting in, like, the indie community now. Is you see a lot of, not remakes, not ROM hacks, you see a lot of, like, literally companies going like, hey, we're just gonna build this old Nintendo game, but we're gonna do it from scratch so Nintendo can't say shit. Yeah, I guess it's kind of confusing. I guess part of it is stuff like, the best example I can give is the situation with Rael right now and Juno. Kind of makes me laugh. Because, like, Juno is, if you don't know, a character from a romantic furry game called, you know, My Little Protogen, or whatever. Or My Furry Protogen, that's what it is. And like, they literally sold the rights to the main love interest to a YouTuber named Rael the Protogen, who I actually do follow. He is actually pretty funny, but yeah, it's like licensing and copyright and all this stuff. It's like, it's a literal minefield sometimes. Although I guess Rael is a good example of, like, here's how to handle copyright and not be a dick about it. Because, like, he's open to fan art and he's open to other things. But, like, you know, he's the one who sells the official merch from the character. So that's my name drop for the day. Yeah, I hope Palworld wins. I do. Because, like, Nintendo, I think at this point has made it obvious that no, they're not doing this for money. Like, not like money directly from the company. Because they're only suing for like $66,000. The thing they want is Palworld to not be a thing anymore. Like, this is absolutely become, this is a thing about competition. Yeah. Anyway, base getting set up now. Political rant over. Gonna need some ingots. Doing short-term operations right now. Grab the wooden stones, so that way I can move it over to the wooden stone chest. There we go. I need more wheat seeds. And I can use tomato seeds too. Alright. Go a little shopping run. Oh, it's always fun talking to you guys. Like, I love talking to... There's a supply drop initiated. Well, that's close by.
Yeah.
Yep. And now we let them duke it out. That's what we call a sneaky swipe. Do you have seeds, good sir? No, you do not. You are the ammo merchant. Okay, well, here's lettuce and tomato seeds. I'll grab some of these, because that's going to be important. No wheat seeds, though. Was it the small settlement that had wheat and berry seeds? Like, I got plenty of berry seeds, but I need wheat seeds. If not, I'd assume it's the desert, which, again, not a big deal. I have the fast travel, so. You do have the wheat seeds. I'll just grab a couple for sake. I'm gonna buy this Ring of Mercy. Because I like catching stuff. It's more experience. I haven't even made like a house yet. I've just kind of like been setting up the bare essentials of the base. Need more wood. Okay, that's enough wood. I think the biggest thing I'm going to have to deal with this base is occasionally there's just going to be a vanworm that's just like, hey, y'all look busy. Can I frig things up? Alright. Now that I've got the bare minimums of a base set up, time to optimize. Don't have another... Oh, I do have another dig choice. Okay. Let's do... You... who's the best waterer? I guess it would be Pen King, and then I also cover some of the mining. Hangyu is a good multitasker. As is Floki. But yeah, earlier I got 2 lucky chickens. Was not expecting that. You actually have seeding level 2. So we'll let the Floki do that. Yeah, that's good for now. Gotta build a house now. House building time. I'm using stone. Might have to raise my foundation a bit. Yeah, I like that. That's that works. Don't really need to do much for this back wall because there's a wall. Leave a window there. Window there. Alright. Yep. This is fun. Alright. Alright, cool. You know, if you asked me if I knew what I was doing with this, I have no clue. It's actually a good view out that way. I kind of like this open. Like, it's got a bit of a bunker feel. Alright. Going with this until I can find someone who's better at building than me. Need more PAL fluids. To be fair, I could just straight up upgrade. That might be the ticket. let's get more wood. That looks kind of weird, and I might change it later, but I don't know. Do I do like... Actually, while I'm here, do I do like extended roof? Oh, I think that's the ticket, isn't it? Alright, so let's extend the roof. There. There. Then stone pillars in the corner. That's not attached. There we go. There's the snapping. Yeah. Not perfect, but that's better. And then like I have expansion area over here. Like this is coming along. So crusher. Kind of want that set up like right there. Then we could set up the mill like a little bit further away. Like, these palm trees are good for wood, I'll give them that. I'm gonna put the mill right in front of the farm, honestly. That might be closer to, like, over here. I need ingots. It's like, that's the thing I need right now, so I need to go back to my other base. I still haven't gotten that. I gotta fly over there and get, Actually, you know what? I have a better mount now. I can fly to a lot of places, actually. Actually, I can fly a lot of places. Anyway. Dig choice busted up.
Yeah.
I mean, I could just bring that over there. I love that I don't even have the, like, I might just have 2 functioning bases, honestly. Like, double production until a different time. I will bring those over. I should maybe use those health on myself. Also a musket. Refined armor schematic number 2. Okay, that's pretty big, actually. I'll leave the musket schematic, I guess. I got a Pendant of Diligence 1. So, like, yeah, upgrade. And I'm gonna use these. I get down too easily. Alright. Ingots are going. Ranch is another thing I might just leave over here. What do I want to do, honestly? Like, I have the base infrastructure, but I, like, might want to change... Like, this might be the industrial version. I don't know. I don't know yet. One way or the other. Putting a shoddy bed down. Also, I like these because it's kind of like an action shoot. Just drop down. Ready to go. I don't have the oil refinery yet, but that will be big when that happens. Palladium, that's what I need. Pen King will handle that. Chopping down some wood. Like with the reoccurring palm trees, eventually the wood area might not be necessary, but I want to make a pal hut. Like, I have decided this just now. I want to make a hut for the pals. But, like, I want it to be... Right. So let's continue the foundation out. Just a bit. Got this area. Then I want to lower this. Can I get it low without... Let me put this here. So I can do this. Okay. It's not going to be perfect, but, you know. Doesn't need to be. Alright. Pillars. gonna try to go 3 tall. Because I don't know how big the pals are going to get. I have no idea what I'm doing, honestly, but, you know. I know it involves roofs. Okay, so that does not work as intended. Wasn't there, like, something really weird with the pillars? Oh, well. The point is, this is going to be the bed area. Which for now is going to be straw beds, because... There's no way this is going to work as I intended to, but... Just put another waterer out there just so that way the stuff gets finished faster. All right. Like half expecting like fire to rain down upon my little base here. Need to go get flame organs and other stuff. Grab some iron. Flame organs. Could grab the ice organs, but one thing I'm definitely grabbing is the electric organs if I find them. Alright. Now I can make a cooking pot. I also need a small forge. Which means I will now need fire-based pals. Luckily, I have a few of these guys around. The firing squad. Literally. Throw some baked berries up. I think I just straight up moved the iron ore site. Because there's iron here. Like, there's no need for the actual... Well, I mean, there's some need. Once I get to level 2, it's going to be way easier to make ore. I gotta go get the ore now. This guy just decided, you know what? No. Sleep time. To be fair, I haven't put up the new high quality hot spring yet, but that's because I need a lot more wood. Which these two are definitely working for. Also, like, something about having, like, a little tropical hot spring. Probably over here. Might even make 2. In the meantime, dig twice. Do work. I'm gonna have a lot of wood here. Is that enough? Did I make enough wood? Yes, I did. I gotta make a workstation. I will use the wood foundation for this part. Gonna need more wood. Bro's depressed. Alright. Depressed boy can go back in the pop box. Kinda need more woodwork right now anyway. I should drop the high sanity foods into the, yeah. Wood. Like, literally, the material wood. Which I will need more of. Because making a mill, right now, would mean better food quality. I'm all about that better food quality. Alright, everyone's in good condition. Hard at work. I'm gonna come back for the woodwork. Need to see what's up over here. Hey, that's back.
Oh.
Ah, that's where my gold went. Mill a bunch of flour. I mean, how long am I going to need this metal axe? I guess I'm going to get a reinforced one at some point. Because I don't usually carry a wood chopper on me. Dragon berries. This is definitely turning into a base day. Just base. Basin. So, I guess I'll say it now, I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. Because I may have my partner coming back for the first time in a while, so... it might be a personal day for me. I don't know. I might take a little siesta from streaming for a bit, or at least for tomorrow. But you know, who knows? Maybe maybe they'll want to stream with me or something. I never really know. This is gonna be like the work platform. Like, this is where the belts are gonna go. Actually, go one more out. Gonna need the Statue of Power. Put that over by the house. Of course, the Statue of Fashion. Monitoring stand. How'd you get up here? Why do I get the feeling that's going to be a constant problem with me? Like, how did you get up here? You know what? You know what? I like the idea of it being up here. Overlooking the workstations. Yeah, if I triangulate, technically, having the ranch right here makes the most sense. We're like optimizing right now. So, they have new skins for the Halloween update, and I kind of want to get the Kativa, so I might go out of my way to make a special Kativa. We're not, Catress, not Kativa. Although I could do a special Kativa, too. I like the sunglasses. So something else that was on my mind was like, what if I had a launch tower? But I don't want to bother with that until later. And I think I would want to build it above the PAL box somehow. If that's possible. I do not know if that is possible right now. We need some storage solutions, honestly. We need to get, like, ore mining site, too. Like, that will be so much better, honestly. And now we have the ability to throw some more, like, fielders in here. I have the Vixies over at the other site. I might move them over eventually, but I want something different here, so... I feel like Dumuds are something I should definitely put someone in here. Yeah, sure, we'll throw the lucky one in here. They're big. These guys passively generate fire organs, don't they? And so does Flambal, but... Wait, I don't have any mouse. I don't think. No, I have mouse. Alright. This one can go in here for now. For the monies. Alright. Let's throw the basics up near the house. I'm gonna want a repair bench. I'm gonna want... Yeah, that's about it. Because we're about to get the workshops. Like, I guess I'm gonna need the, I will need the, Palgear bench, but I don't need it right this moment. I just need the convenience of, like, being able to fix my weapons and armor. I think this is good for now. That'll just passively give resources. Okay. I think it's time, first of all, to get that. I'm gonna fly here. I'm gonna fly over and get that. Like this, I'm gonna just uncover some map points that need to be uncovered. That was such a cheap shot. I'm gonna just grab stuff along the way. Know what that is? That's Bon Aquas. Again, not something I'm doing right now, but hello, lore. If I get all of these things, I might do like just a full reading. Because I find lore interesting. Don't worry, I'm not after you for a Cativa. Ah, Van Worm is so much faster. Hello. That will be useful later. At this point, I'm wondering how long it's going to be before I'm, like, ready to take on Belladonna or Bella Noir or whatever it is. Because, like, that's a real thought for me, is, like, when will I be ready for that? Fast travel. Also junk. Junk is good. I would like Dogecoin. Give me Doge. Doge. Okay. I guess we can keep going up a little bit. That is definitely a dungeon. It's closed now, but that's a dungeon. Treasure. I'll be real, all these foodstuffs that I get out of these chests going right to the new farm. Yeah, I'm not about to get fucked up over a flack. I'm flying so free. Okay. Ton of Relaxosaurus around here. Not gonna risk having to try to get my shit back, so. I say, and then there's something I could actually use.
Yeah.
Well, that's gone.
Wow.
And then I shot the bazooka at point blank. And it still ran away. So, fun fact, I have the Mercy Ring in my inventory. I'm not equipping it right now. Because if anything around here has beef with me, I cannot afford Mercy. I see another dungeon. Let's mark it on our map. I still want the beacon. But I feel like I'm going to have to wait for that. Take that, though. And increase my catch rate whenever I can. This would have also been a cool place to build a base, if only just to, like, do a base over water. Like, I'm fascinated with stuff like that in, like, Minecraft. It's like when you build in places, it's like, yeah, no, I'm not going to terraform. I'm just going to use the environment to be awesome. There's a lot of people who have, like, said, like, oh, this game needs, like, terraforming and stuff. No, it's not on my list of things I would want for this game. Because if they end up doing it badly, then, like, you can really jack up the environment in a way that would be, like... Like, maybe if you just did it in your base. Like, that's where you can terraform. Yee. Hello, lore. How much of the lore do I have at this point? Here's a better question. Where is the lore? Oh, journals. Yeah, no, I'm still missing a lot. Getting some tech points, just running around hitting all these. Jeez, I can hear the grenaders. I'll circle back. There's another like place that would be pretty cool for a base. Just this little enclosed. Like, I don't know. Like, I know I found the place I want my base, but like, there's plenty of places I'm like, wow, that would be cool. Whew. Oh, man. It's like, I am mostly here, but there's definitely a part of me that's a little tired. Hello, Yorming Tide. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna come over and claim this and then fuck off. Because you could definitely destroy me. Grab this dark egg, though. Yeah, there's still that stretch, but I'll probably uncover that naturally, just exploring. Not worth. Bruh, trying to get away. Honestly, peak would be finding a sleeping bee guard right now. Just a bunch of dire howls out at night hunting, I guess. Need to upgrade to a better shield, man. Lantern's paying dividends, though. What's my inventory looking? My inventory is like, kind of full. Like, I also want to explore out in the desert, but I can't really do that with Vanworm. Like, that's a good way to get my ass toasted. Like, literally. Blue egg. Blue egg. I'm just gonna... Speaking of van worms. Might have to do some night pal hunting. Like at some point. Give me the money. Take half of these. Drop the eggs in here. And sleep it off. I was talking about it a little bit last stream. I kind of want to see what a Palworld card game would be like. Like, I don't think it would be straight battling like Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh! I see it as more of like building up a base and building up resources and then pitting them against like a tower or something. Now, like, again, I might... Yeah, I'm not super, like, game designer or anything, but I might try making a mock-up of that someday. Just like, if there's no official card game, I might just, like, pitch that idea. Wood. Like, the literal wood. So, let's see here. Need more Paldium fragments. Oh, there they are. Yay. So I feel like there's a need for a chest, like right there. Anyway, Pal Condenser. Honestly, I want this as close to... Yeah. Want that right there because I want it as close to the PAL box as possible. Like, there might be a point where I double up on the bases on this beach just to have more oil pullage. All right. Those buttons, it's like, those are weird. Yeah. Gonna have to redo everything once Once we have electricity and everything. How far am I from a generator, actually? Yeah, no, I haven't even gotten an improved furnace yet. Wait, no, I have a power generator. Just haven't built one yet. But, like, is there a point of, like, jumping? Well, aside from, I guess, the assembly lines. Yeah, I guess. Alright. This base is going to do its thing. I'm going to go back to the other base, see if that iron respawned. Normally, I was just like, I'd just go and get the iron myself, but I'm like, nah, I'm not quite there enough today for that.
Yeah.
Need a Foxbox vibing counter.
Wow.
Both furnaces going and get it done twice as fast. Going to change where the furnace is so that way I can easily get to it. Is that Dick Toy still depressed? It's still depressed. My dude, you're supposed to have hard skin. Okay, Detour. I gotta get that. Technology point. I could do. What I should do is get Urkdir Terra. So I don't know if it's here or if there's another one over here, but yeah, okay. We're gonna do some illegal activity now. I think that's our target right there. Yeah. I'm gonna go from that island there. That's probably the best way to do it. How did you get wet? I love that there's a PDIF right there. It's like, I am not in your face, man. Alright. Criminal activity underway. Snag the chest. Look out. I need to like respawn the Urkdir Terra, so is this even number 1? Like, that's the other thing I have to be worried about is, like, is this even the one I'm looking for? There's the Urkdir Terra.
Whoa.
There we go. And we out. Oh, this is so hard. We got a tech manual out of it, too. We got 2 tech manuals. So I could go back and forth and just, like, farm tech manuals that way. If I do that, I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to do that. More fun clearing dungeons. I feel like I get higher levels from that, too. But yeah, that's one less thing I have to do. Like, the funny thing is, like, I could have just waited for breeding and bred one, but... There's frogs in the water. I'm like, I haven't noticed the creepy kind of like sounds over here, or if they're like new. But like, there's like creepy windy sounds. The stuff you pay attention to when you suddenly shut up during a game. Alright. Well, let's collect some chests off the bones. Let's go see if that dungeon's open, I guess. Like, I'm not worried about my actual level. I'm more worried about the tech manuals, honestly. Well, it's open. I'm low on bullets. You're crossbowing.
Yeah.
My pooch fell in the water. Tansy! Where am I on Tansies in the Paldex? I need more, sure, why not?
Whoa.
Lost, Tansy. Standable. I'll tell you one thing that is like Pokemon, the dang RNG, man. You stay in the ball. Do. Ancient manual. Yahtzee. Need one more ancient tech manual. And then I can get ore mining site 2, and then we're really rolling at that point because it doubles the speed.
Yeah.
How many times have I made this route? This playthrough alone? My foot hit the fucking rock. I have mouse. Could get more, but don't see the point. Not right now, anyway. So hoping to get more distance off that one. Luckily the layout's like super similar. Like there's only 3 or 4 layouts, so I'm starting to memorize them.
Yeah. Wow.
Done. Yeah. Time to sell some stuff. Oh. Hey, I got a Bella Noir slab. Alright, cool. Cool story, bro. I'll save that for Steve. If Balmung joins, that'll be part of his thing. Don't need that. sure. I have a feeling I'm gonna need more. Electric pals pretty dang soon. Yeah. So I was supposed to have some guests. I guess that fell through. It's like, it's a shame, but you know, at the same time, sometimes it's just about vibing. I don't know, chat. This might be an early stream for me. I had a lot of fun, but I'm actually getting tired. Here's a running question. Would anybody care if, like, I switch to 3-hour streams instead of 4-hour streams? Like, that's something that's been on my mind for a while. Like... Oh, cool, I can get polymer. I forget what Dinossum gets if you ride them. Do I have any better mounts? Like, that's also something on my mind, actually. Not really. All right. I'm gonna see what happens. Gonna need more ingots. All right. That's convenient. I fell asleep just as everybody woke up. Wonderful. Alright. Let me do a couple of things. For one, alright. Now that I'm a little lighter, let's see what else I can find. I'm gonna do a little gliding. Okay, the incendiary grenades are nice, I'm not gonna lie. Honestly, just running the beach runs might actually get me a decent amount of stuff. Yeah, see hyperspheres. A little bit of damage there, but Dogecoin. Float back up. Now we have a really high place to take off of, too. My impatience is my undoing. Huge scorching egg. I hope that is something good. Alright, I see that one up there, and I see the, it's definitely an effigy. Okay. We'll definitely file that under my stupidity. I got my stuff back. Not sure where I saw what now. Oh, that's where I saw. Guess I'll be practical about it this time. All right. I don't need coal yet, but it's nice to know it's pretty readily available around where my base is. You're just out in the open. You know what? You are my new mount. That's a horrible idea. That is also a horrible idea, actually. Like, I probably could, but I'm gonna need some more firepower. I'm gonna need the ammo. At the very least, I have some incendiary grenades now. I'm not flying in your area, I'm just gliding really fast. Du fuck? Did I, I think I moved too fast and, the villagers didn't load in. Luckily, I think this will fix it. Nope, I've banished the villagers from existence. That's okay, you're not the only village that has ammo, so I'm not that worried, but... I will have to explore this desert at some point, but I want to wait until I have a flyer that doesn't cause me damage in the heat. Also, why is my Dazzy wet? Hello, random piece of stone. Things that are out of place. That's a lot less than I was expecting. I feel like I put my money in a chest again. Alrighty. What pals do you have, actually? Hmm. I always seem to have just stuff that's in the area, so...
Yeah.
Now I really wish I didn't, like, forget my money. doesn't this guy give me food? Yeah, he gives me some baked mushrooms. So let's play the game. Where did I drop my money this time? Not at this base. I think I actually just lost my money. Or I used it for something. I bought those pals, that's what I did. Yeah, I'm not crazy. There's a visitor. Alright, let's see if this merchant has anything worthwhile. I'm just gonna grab leather from you. Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna have to do some dungeon runs to build up my finances again. You know what? I'm gonna end this off with Catrus. Because I've been thinking about who I want on my team, and I just want a Catrus. So, that way I can show off the glasses. This is going to be kind of my way of confirming whether I want Catrus in my team, because... Hello, ammunition. These guys are never worth the ammo that I put into them. I think just dig toys. I think we just go in with dig toys. Yeah, I'm not doing shit. Ow. There goes my shield. Boss music's still playing. At least go grab my stuff. I love that the boss music is still playing. Yeah, no. She's at full health. I don't have the bullets. I think we ended off with the music glitched out like this. I am gonna If I get on tomorrow, it'll probably be TCG Card Shop Simulator. But I don't know. Who knows? Maybe I'll do more Atlas demo. Maybe I'll do something else. But for now, I think I am good. This is a little earlier than I usually cut stream, but I am actually really tired. So, y'all have been great. I'll see you next stream.